And yes, I'm doing it. I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. Um, for a while now, I've been asked to do more music reviews, and I felt like I should do it because in this time I don't buy that many albums to review. And I was told maybe you should just if you do buy the album, review the album, or you can just review the single or whatever else. So I've been thinking long and hard about reviewing music again, and I just felt the need to do so. So some of you will be happy that I brought CD Corner back to the horizon. So what I'm going to be doing with this particular segment is reviewing um, new albums that I'm interested in, reviewing new singles that I'm interested in, and basically going back to the crates, reviewing old R&B albums that I feel like should be heard, or some that, give y'all insight on old R&B albums from way back when that you probably never even listened to. So that's what I'm going to be doing with CD Corner every week. I haven't figured out how I'm going to schedule it because I'm trying to revamp my channel, so I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do it. But, just know that I'll be doing this every week. But for this week's CD Corner, I'm gonna be talking about Keyshia Cole's brand new album. What's it called? The 11:11 Reset. Now, we've been waiting on Keyshia Cole to come out with another album for the last 3 years. The last album that she had out was Point of No Return, and yeah, that was the Point of No Return. It was fucking awful. She freestyled half the album. You could tell that it was something just for her to get the fuck off her label. It was terrible. So with her, this album went through a lot of changes. She was going independent, and then she turned around and got a deal with Epic, and the rest is history. What I'm gonna start off with is the singles, because those are the songs that we know the most. Um, You, featuring Remy Ma and French Montana, that was the first single, and it was pretty much her typical Keyshia Cole "fuck you nigga" anthems, and that's what was needed right about now. If you're gonna be Keyshia Cole and you going through a divorce and you talking about your husband and shit, we got to hear you talk about how you gonna do good without this motherfucker. Now, personally, I felt like French Montana really wasn't needed. It should have been a Keyshia Cole featuring Remy Ma track, and it could have been another Let It Go. That's my opinion, at least attempted to be another Let It Go, but I just wasn't feeling French Montana on it. It should have been like a ladies record, and I feel like his appearance on there fucked it up. But all in all, I grew to like the song with or without him being on it. Her brand new single, Incapable. Incapable is a song that I've related to. I remember when I first heard it, I fell in love with it because at the time that it came out, I related to it. But of course, now I don't relate to it because I'm in a better situation. I'm in in a little relationship now, so I don't relate to it the way I used to. However, when it came out, I did relate to it. And Incapable is like this urban adult contemporary slow jam, and it's basically about how the one that she loved the most wasn't capable of loving her the same way, and we've all felt that way. And that was the Keyshia Cole that I really wanted to hear. You know what I'm saying? So okay, that give her 2 stars right there. You got 1 for you got 2 for Incapable. The third song that I'm going to talk about is Best Friend. I heard this song not too long after Incapable had come out. Best Friend was leaked some type of way, and it's very reminiscent to her 2005 debut album, which was The Way It Is, her very first album. It sounds like a slow jam from back then. And she's basically saying how she could be her man best friend, and she could be there for him and all of that. So that's a pretty good song. The next song that I heard was Vault. Vault is a pretty good slow jam record. It's it's like, it gives me a little bit of a different me, but at the same time, it's kind of sound off. Like the mixing and mastering of this album is kind of off to me, and you can kind of tell that it was done independently just by listening to it. Emotional is another personal record by Keyshia Cole, which was also about Booby. It's a pretty good slow jam. You can feel her words and the lyrics and all of that stuff, so it was pretty good. Now, those are the only songs that I like. The only songs that I really like. I know a lot of people like Ride, but I just wasn't feeling it like that. Right Time, I wasn't feeling it like that. And then she got a song with Young Thug that I really just wasn't feeling like that. Then she got a song called Unbothered. Unbothered is not a bad song, but it's way too short for my liking. However, if I'm gonna grade Keyshia Cole's new album, 1111 Reset, if I could give it any type of stars, I go from 1 to 5, I would give it a 3. To me, it's not that great. It's very much uneven. You got a good side and you got a bad side. You only got, what, how many good songs out of 11? You got You, Incapable, Best Friend, Vault. And Incapable, You, Best Friend, Vault. And I would also say Emotional. You got 5 out of 11 songs that's pretty good. The rest of them, not really feeling them like that. Tell me what you think at the bottom of the video. I do feel like Keyshia Cole could have done way better with this album. We've been waiting for it for 3 years, and I will say that it is a slight step up from A Point of No Return, but it's still behind Calling All Hearts, which was also one of her not so great albums. It's still a step behind that, but a step above Point of No Return. So I'm guessing she's trying to go in the right direction, but she's not quite there yet. Leave your thoughts below, and this is my CD Corner of the Week. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.